Hey there! Back again, and here with some more Minecraft today. Hi there, chicken. Out here outside the house, and I just thought that today we're going to start off by hopping over to where we were building last time, just to show what was done afterwards, because I have been over there. You might have seen it in the screenshot. But I have done a little bit of, I guess, renovation, continued work. I built a tree. When I built the tree to begin with, it sort of looked a little like lopsided. It was a little too much towards this side. There was not a lot of like filling here. On this side there was sort of a hole, so out of this branch here, and it really evens it out. But there was one thing while I was building it. These leaves here kept messing me up, because I've been having my winter texture pack here on for a long while now, and well, the leaves are still green in the swamp because there's more moisture and it's generally a temperate zone, so that makes sense to me. But this bit right here just reaches into the swamp, so that, like, every time I placed one of those leaves, I was like, wait, did I place the wrong block? That's quite weird. But yeah, other than that, I've just put in some pressure plates inside, and I've done that really. Then added in all the melons, which also was done over here. This house over here has had the melons added as well, so that we have the same sort of trees that we have everywhere else, pretty much. And then I added in the road to the other house as well. So that's what has like changed since last time. You can see the road here, just a little subtle one here that goes off. And I haven't put any torches in next to it yet, but I might just continue like doing sort of the same here. I think I will, but haven't quite done that yet. I'll probably fiddle with that after recording today. Speaking of today is Wednesday, and it's sort of a little bit of a special day. We're going to be building here. You see, I have a series in mind that I want to do on my channel, but doing so, I will be needing to have the opportunity to use a controller. Now, the only issue is I have only a PS3 controller, and well, a PS3 controller, it's not by far my favorite controller. Not that I really have a lot of favorite controllers, but I don't feel like it's a very well designed controller. It's not comfortable really in any way, and generally it's just not particularly good. So I was like, should I use this or what? Like, I had a PS3, but that sort of blew up. Not literally blew up, but it stopped working. And basically, if you have had a PS3, you might have had the same issue, which is known as the yellow light of death, very theatrically named. And once you get that, you are out of luck pretty much. So yeah, couldn't really do much there. So I have those controllers left over pretty much, and let's just grab this. Going to place the flowers on the same spot that they spawned before. But I don't think I'd really want to use that for the series, so I was like, should I just be cheap and use the control that I have, even though I don't particularly like it? Or should I go ahead and get something else? And I was recommended, for instance, getting an Xbox controller, but honestly, unless I'm getting an Xbox, I'll probably not get an Xbox controller. It seems... It doesn't seem right to get like a controller for a console that I don't have. So therefore I did something different. You might have noticed it if you follow me on Twitter, namely the fact that I asked about people's recommendations in regards to the so-called Steam controller. And I went ahead and bought it. And today it arrived. While I was at work, like, we have this it's a calling machine for the door. I live in an apartment, and basically what it does is, rather than calling up to your apartment, it calls up to your phone instead. So it's a little strange in that regard. That's there. And even more disturbing, if you could use that word, is that when it calls you, it tells you that the caller is coming from France. So it's like, that's fine, but I hope I'm not going to pay for that. But yeah, the idea is that you don't need to install wiring in the entire apartment and that sort of thing, and you can just like leave it to call, and you can even open the door for people while you're not at home, which in many cases makes no sense whatsoever, because why would you let people into the apartment building when you're not at home? But today it actually made a little bit of sense, because, as I said, the Steam controller arrived. So I had the opportunity to let the postman in, and well, it was delivered via GLS, I believe they're called, and they work a little different compared to the normal postal service that we have here. And rather than it being sent to an office and then having to be processed and all that stuff, you can actually get your stuff pretty much right away. So when I got home, there was a slip of paper that said, "Hello there, we have tried delivering this and we couldn't, so here you go, here is the proof, and you now go and get yourself to go and pick it up." Now, that's great, but there is also a downside to it, because I have had the issue where they have where I haven't experienced it with my own packages, but I have seen them driving really dirty, and personally I was like, okay, I don't think I'm ever gonna send any packages with you or buy anything via you again. But it was really the only option that I was given here, so I couldn't really do a whole lot about that. It seems very dark. Let's get some light here. So yeah, it got here, and in good order, I might add. So good things there. Let's see, let's take this out. And let's take this out. And this. So yeah, I haven't tested it yet. I got home and made dinner and ate dinner, and then I pretty much went straight on to recording this, so I haven't really had the chance to do any playing with it yet, but I plan to do that maybe later, maybe another day, all depending. So yeah, that's gonna come up, and I'll probably be like trying to do it for stream or something, just because then I can test it out. Let's see here. I was wondering if I wanted to do sort of a window or something. Or if I want to dip it in one more. I think I might want to dip it in one more. So if we do that, basically what I am going for here is, if you're thinking of the hobbits, they live in hobbit holes, and they have, what is it called? They have their houses sort of built into a hill, and that's sort of the look that I want to go with here, sort of hidden a little bit beside the road here, not too far off, definitely still a part of the main area. Actually, I don't think it's gonna work with that here, because then we'll be able to see it from the side. So instead, I think we're going to be doing something underneath here. So could always try to do something along those lines, or do that. Actually, that doesn't look half bad. But yeah, I'll be fiddling around with this. Basically just experimenting a little bit here. We'll take this out here. And what is the purpose of this? Well, this here is going to be sort of a mass storage area. The idea is twofold, really. A lot of people, when they walk around Minecraft, they don't have stuff like dirt on them and that sort of thing. So when things eventually blow up, and they do blow up, well, they don't have anything to fix it with them. And that can be a little frustrating when they leave holes in your ground rather than coming back later and fixing them. So this is going to sort of double as both a place where people can go and get dirt if they blow a hole in my area and don't have any on themselves. Please use your own dirt if you have it on you, because I don't have infinite amounts of dirt and I actually use it. So yeah, that'll be nice. And other than that, it's also going to serve as a mass storage. So I'm going to be putting all my what is it called? My regular cobblestone and stuff in there. So probably going to be sort of theming it, if you call it that. Doing like a section for saplings in case trees gets damaged, a section for dirt, a section for cobblestone, and then like variations of the various bits of them. But yeah, that's what is going to be done there. Let's do that, just to have the door in. And that is pretty much it for the bit down here. Then we're going to go above and do a little bit of dirt work, because we're going to be bringing up the ground here to level with the roof. So this here would come up to here, and that there. Basically, so that if you come from this side, all you would see is this roof bit and nothing else. And if you go inside, you won't be able to see any dirt. So maybe do something like that there. And that should probably be it, but it's going to depend on how it looks inside, how much I put on. Also, simply because I think what I want to do is I want to like drop it down when I come inside here. So you go in through the door and then there's a stairway down. But I'm going to be leaving that bit off for next time because as you can see it, lots to dig. So I'm going to be digging out a space to build in for next time, possibly the time after that. Let's dig this down, it bothers me a little bit. And then construct the room. Also because I want to figure out a little bit more about the decorations and stuff first. This one goes here. But I had something else that I wanted to do today. And that will take us somewhere else, somewhere where we could potentially lose stuff. So therefore I will stick most of my stuff in this chest now. And just bring the essentials. So bone is essential, but not that essential. So like that. That's going to be good. And where we are going to be going is through the Nether, because I want to visit a place that I actually haven't been on this server yet. And the reason for that is that when things was going down there, I wasn't around. Not that I hadn't joined the server, but I was actually in Ireland at the time. And I'll tell that story in just a moment once we're back, because I'm going to head over there and see you once we are ready. See you soon. Bye bye. And here we are back again, and we're at the end. It's a little claustrophobic, I have to admit. But that's how the end is. You have a too high ceiling, so Endermen can't get out, and you have water everywhere. Quite noisy. And then you have people's various boxes here with stuff in. Only thing free is the string. Okay. So yeah, people can come here and set up a chest. Unless someone has made one for me. I don't have one. I have never been here before, and I don't really have a huge reason to be here. What are you doing there? Derpy Enderman. But yeah, they spawn above and fall down here and collect, and it's fairly efficient. But yeah, I don't really have a huge need for them. The only thing I'd really need from here is the ender pearls. So I'm going to leave this noisy place at that. Oh, there is, however, some of those. So we'll just bring those with us, just because we can. And then we're going to be heading back to the portal. So I will be right back with you when we are back over there. Bye-bye! And here we are back again, back at the other end of the tunnel. And right up here, as we saw when we came in, the portal is. So let's just hop up here and hop in the portal, and that will take us back to the house. very convenient in the end. It takes you back very quickly. So, Geronimo, or whatever you say. And I am now in the ground. Well, let's see if we can get out of the ground here. There we go. Well, that went well, didn't it? A little buggy, maybe. Never seen that happen before, but must be something weird with how the end tosses you out and spawns you back in the world compared to the normal bed spawning. But anyways, I wanted to do one more thing here. Oh yeah, by the way, you can see I got 5 stacks of endstone. Should last me quite a while. I just want to use them for, like, what is called, decorative blocks. Just what I wanted here is to grab this, take this out, and then these. Just because we might as well put a little bit here. So we do something like that. Do that. Here. Oops. And I think like that. Something along those lines, but not necessarily like that. We'll see. So we will do this one there, and do that, this one. This one here, turn that into gravel. Gravel there, dirt there. Something along those lines, just to give the entranceway a little bit of an actual entrance look. And with that, we're going to call it off here for this episode, and then return with more building on this place here next episode, once I have gotten the inside dug out a little bit. I hope you enjoyed the episode, even though it was a little bit back and forthy between different places. But yeah, a few short news and some stories about the past. So yes, I will see you again next week, and thank you very much for watching this week's episode. Bye bye for now, and have a lovely day. Bye bye!